Mitch Hauser, Lodi head coach. I guess what stood out to me, because you guys were right with them and just picked a bad time to get cold, in the fourth quarter. You guys finished 5 of 15 in that quarter.
Yeah. They're obviously a very good team. They shot the ball very well tonight, I thought. The fourth quarter was a difference, and I thought they executed, hit their shots down the stretch. We didn't make our shots, and maybe took some quick ones once we got down by 5 or so, 5-7. But I thought it was a good high school basketball game, and I credit Wisconsin Dells. They're very good.
When you say it's a good high school basketball game, I mean for the middle of January, a regular season game, and to see both communities come out and the gym is packed, that had to be a lot of fun to play and coach in that one.
Yeah, I think the experience for both teams, to have an opportunity to play in that environment with a lot of excitement. It had a March Madness feel to it, even though it's non-conference regular season game. Those are good for us. I think that certainly helps us. I think it also helps the Dells as we get into tournament play, to have that experience here and like I said, it's a great environment and it was a fun night.
When they're 7 of 8, they were 7 of 8 shooting in the fourth quarter. And on the other end, you guys are struggling to put one in. That has to be tough to see them so hot and to have it be so hard on your end of the floor to score.
Yeah, I thought they shot the ball well early in the game and clearly down the stretch. I thought whether it was fatigue defensively or some other things, I thought Colin made some plays against us on the dribble drive, getting to the basket. So they made a couple plays getting to the basket that we weren't giving up earlier in the game, and they did. They shot the ball very well. They're an excellent jump shooting team.
I imagine it might have gotten mentioned in the locker room that this same thing happened last year when they beat you guys in the regular season, and you got them back in the sectional finals. So as disappointing as this loss is, you guys are a veteran bunch, and I imagine the kids know there might be another opportunity at these guys.
We would love that opportunity, and they're smart enough to know that we're going to have to really get better to earn that opportunity. We got a lot of basketball to play. We got another 3-4 weeks to grow and get better as a group, and so this is disappointing, but certainly not anything monumental. These boys are resilient. Like you said, they're veterans. They've got a lot of experience. And so our seniors they're tough and they're hungry and they'll compete. I thought they gave a good account of themselves tonight. I thought they played hard and it just didn't happen for us.
The third quarter stretch for you guys where Jordan Shea scored, I think, 7 of 9 or 11. You guys had maybe a 10-2 run or something like that when you stretched it to 31-28. That was your first lead of the game and just couldn't make it last. I guess that was a critical point in the game for you guys where maybe you could have carried that momentum. How did it end? How were you guys able to not build on that?
Were we able to what?
Not build on that and kind of make that last.
Yeah, I thought Jordan made some plays getting to the basket again. I don't know. We had a couple shots, perimeter shots, but I credit the Dells. They clamped down on Brady Moses and on Chris Sefrud. And I thought they did an excellent job of making things very difficult for them and made them work hard offensively off the ball. And so I give them a lot of credit for their defensive effort and taking away some of our shooters. And some of the looks that we did get, we didn't shoot it very well from the perimeter. Didn't finish a lot of plays inside. I thought early Jacob Haig, typically is going to finish a lot of those plays and struggle a little bit, and then he got in foul trouble a little bit. So it was a hard-fought game. There's a lot of ebbs and flows to it, and the ebb and flow that mattered for them tonight was the fourth quarter. They pulled away and did the things down the stretch that they have to do to win a game.
Was there a point of emphasis coming in? I mean, you talk about, you guys have seen these guys for the most part the same cast of characters. This being the third time in 2 years, was there a point of emphasis, something that you thought, we really, if we can do this well, we really will have a really good chance to win?
Well, I think it starts with trying to stop Shane Wyman and Delmore. They're the two-headed monster. They can score the basketball, and I thought we did a fairly good job of making them work for their points, and certainly they're going to get theirs. And so I thought we did a fairly good job there. Some of their other players, I thought Colin had a big game for them, and so that was crucial on the defensive end. Then offensively, we had some size advantage, and I don't think we really took advantage of that, of our size in the post and getting the ball into the post like you'd like to against a team with a mismatch. So There's a lot of things we can take from this game. I'm sure the Dells is going to go and look at some things they can take from this game, and we're just going to work to get better.
Last question, I guess, just your guys coming out on the short end aside, just talk about the excitement of this game, maybe some of the anticipation, what it was like when you got here as the gym started to fill up. Like you said, a little bit of a March Madness feel. So I guess just aside from the fact that you guys came out on the short end, just talk a little bit about just the overall excitement and energy in the building tonight.
I think the energy was crazy. It was a lot of hype, a lot of that type of stuff. I know the student body enjoys that, and it's fun. It's fun to play in this type of environment. But win or lose, for us, it's a good experience to be in that environment. But really, it's a non-conference game. We were very pleased to get a tough win last Friday night against a very good Lake Mills team. We have Columbus coming in here on Thursday, so we have a couple of bookend games in our conference that, quite frankly, are bigger games. I think their coach would tell you the same thing, that they have Boston coming up on Thursday. That's a big game for them because you want to take care of your conference first. So that said, great environment, great experience to be put in those situations, and opportunity to grow and learn from a March Madness feel in January. And I guess that's what we'll take from it.
It's a big game when Justin Ostrowski comes down to watch, huh?
Yeah, Justin, I heard he was in the house. I just wanted to make sure. I told one of my coaches to go tell him to behave, so he does it, so we can keep him here so he can watch the whole thing. So, it'll be fun to see him. We see them in a couple weeks. Justin, it's his 10-year anniversary from when his senior year, so I look forward to seeing Justin and Kaufman and Harkins and all the guys, Jury and Cimaroli. That'll be fun.
Cool. Anything else, Mitch?
No, just that, it's a good high school game. It's Dells Lodi was fantastic, and fun to be part of that.
Cool. Good luck the rest of the week.